Rise, faucet.
Yes.
Maybe go into the living room after we do the kitchen.
Talk about the
Excuse me.
and
Yeah.
stuff. Cool. Yes,
Mind
sir.
if I take a look at the Everest?
As a matter of fact, I don't. We're just about ready to shoot a web video on this floor plan here, but I have another floor plan over here that I think you'd be very interested in.
Okay, great, thanks.
Excuse me, sir. Should
Sure.
I mind asking, why have you chosen the Everest to look at?
Well, a little while ago, I was visiting my local dealers, and I'm looking for a very specific unit. I need one that'll work into the late fall or maybe even early winter and still work well in the Southwest in the hot climate. And I was getting a little confused at the dealership, so I went home, went online, looked at the user groups, and believe it or not, the Everest kept coming to the surface as the #1 unit.
Oh, great. I think the Everest will be the perfect fit for you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Boy, I can't help but notice that the fit and finish on this Everest is absolutely stunning. This is one feature I definitely would opt for. It's called a high gloss gel coat. Very, very smooth finish, and it makes the coach look beautiful. Oh, but first I want to check out that cap. This is what Everest calls their easy toe front cap. It is absolutely beautiful. That's one thing I do notice on this unit, that it just looks like it's built so well. Not only does this cap look good, it has the lowest drag coefficient in the industry. Matter of fact, the aerodynamic profile is 18% better than any of the competition. And you know what that means? Fuel economy. And in today's world, that is important. It also has about a 30% better turning radius than the competition. And that's because of this curve right here. When you back this unit up, you can literally be at a 90-degree angle of the front cap and your truck. And that comes in handy when you have those tight little parking spots. When it comes to hooking up your fifth wheel, this option right here called the Trail Air is absolutely fabulous. If you look closely, you'll see a 1-inch rubber shock absorber. Sometimes when you're going down those real rough roads, the units have a tendency to like buck. This virtually eliminates that, and this is a great option, and that's one that I am definitely going to use. The hitch pin assist mirror, that's this up here. I read about that online. That makes hooking up your trailer to your truck incredibly easy. You simply just line your pickup truck up, look through your rearview mirror, you look across the hitch in your truck, line that up with the pin. Simply back it in, and you are done. It's as simple as that. That's one sweet feature. Oh, and I can't help but notice that there's lights too, so you can do it in the dark. And it looks like to me that those are LEDs, which means you don't have to worry about changing the bulb. They'll always work. Here's a few switches located on the bulkhead. Oh, that's very convenient. This is your landing gear control switch. Very convenient place for it. You have your docking light switch. That's convenient, right next to the hitch. And a light on the bulkhead, so while you're backing up, you can see where your trailer is. That's really nice. Oh, I read about this online. When your unit is still sitting up in the receiver hitch, all you have to do is pull this pin, and these landing gears just drop down to the ground, push the pin back in, then you reach up here and fine-tune your leveling system by using this switch. That's really convenient. Storage is definitely a big thing for me, I'll tell you. And from what I hear, this is one of the largest storage areas in the industry. Oh, a nice little hook too that'll hold this door up while you're working down here. That is Everest-sized storage if I've ever seen it. Matter of fact, I think I read online that there's 140 cubic feet of unobstructed pure storage space. That is absolutely fabulous. And this non-skid diamond plate flooring is quite the trick. Easy to clean up, doesn't stain, and I have a lot of heavy objects that you can slide in and out of here. And what I did notice in some of those other units is they had carpeting flooring. And they're always dirty and stained, and they're torn up in the corners, because as you slide things in and out, they catch. So that flooring is absolutely fabulous. Also, there's a heat duct in here, so this is a heated environment. That'll work really well because a heated environment is very important to me, especially in the end of fall and winter. I'll have things in here that could possibly freeze. I can't help but notice. On some of the other units I looked at, I would see like wood framing up there that just didn't look strong to me. Now this looks like it's built. All aluminum, solid welds. Wow, this thing is constructed really, really well. Oh, look at this. It looks like they have one of those central vac systems that you find on those really high-end homes. That's what it is. And I hear that it comes with a 30-foot hose. That would be nice, because you could pull your truck right up alongside, use the hose, clean out your truck, not only clean out the storage area, you can use it all over the place. This, I wonder what this is right here. Oh, I'll bet you that's that waterworks thing. I'm gonna run around to the other side and see what that is. This is one of those things they said a lot about online, and everybody really liked it. They call it the Heated Waterworks Utility Center, and it makes a lot of sense. Everything is in one spot. That's one thing I noticed when I was looking at some of these other units. They would have a hose connection on one end, a power connection on the other. It felt like you were moving all over the coach just to get to some of these features. But this is very nice, and I can't help but notice once again, the construction is really nice. This is a feature I also read about. Look at this up here. That is a heat duct. This whole compartment is heated. And that makes sense because you've got a lot of hoses in here that contain water that could possibly freeze. It's also lit. There's a light up there. It's a very convenient 110 volt outlet. That'll come in handy. Let's see what's under here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's for a cable hookup. What's under this one? Oh, the phone. In case you might need a phone. This feature right here I really like. It is a soap dispenser. No more bottles rolling around the bottom of your coach. That is very convenient. This also I read about. It's called a black tank flush. And what you do is you hook up a garden hose to this, turn on your garden hose, and it completely cleans out your black tank. It's as simple as that, just turning on the hose. Here's where your fresh water, if you want to do dry camping, you load your fresh water in here. If you're going to stay a while and you've got a city connection, that hooks up right here. That's very convenient. Let's see what's in here. Oh, that's really nice. A shower. If you have to clean up quickly, a convenient shower in the same spot. Also, you have your winterization controls. That's very convenient. Here's your low point drains right next to the control knobs. That'll make it very easy. Plus you have your black tank drain and your gray tank drain. And all you do is unhook this, run your cables and cords up through here, close the door, nothing is hanging out of the compartment. That's one very nice tight package. And by the way, you can access your storage on either side of the coach. I really like that convenience center in the door of the storage compartment. It makes it very handy. Oh, this is something else I noticed. On some of the other units, I couldn't help but notice there'd be one LP tank on this side of the unit, and over on the other side there'd be another LP tank. That just didn't make sense to me. Who wants to walk around the trailer, pick the LP tank out to load it, walk back around and stick it back in here? They're both in the same spot. It's very convenient. And these are both 30-pound LP tanks. That's a lot of LP gas. And you don't have to worry about switching from one tank to the other because of this automatic control device right here. You leave it facing up, it automatically switches. If you just want to run off one tank, all you have to do is turn the switch in that direction, and it'll automatically run off that tank. Nice feature. Oh, I noticed this on those other coaches that underneath the awning, I saw exhaust ports like this on the other side of the coach. This is where they should be, on the back side of the coach. This is your hot water heater exhaust vent. This hot water heater in this unit is a 12-gallon hot water heater. Unlike the other units I saw, a lot of them only had 6 gallons, so you'd have to wait for that extra shower. This is your furnace exhaust port. The furnace on this unit is very large. It is 35,000 BTUs. I guess that's why they call this Everest an all-season coach. Oh, this is the bulkhead storage. This is one of my favorite features. I like storage. And I bring a lot of rough items along with me, like toolboxes and stuff, and this is the perfect place for it. Solid metal floor, utility trays up here for WD-40, and assorted spray cans. You can throw your grease gun in here, a little extra oil. It's well built. On the other side of this wall here is that large storage container, and this separates the clean stuff, you could say, from the dirty stuff. This is one of my favorite features. Oh, and there's even a hook up here so you can put your electrical cable. It's also lit. That's very nice, so you have access to your stuff even if it's dark. And it also has set up that you could put your generator in here. I guess they call it a generator prep. So if that's an option you'd like, this is the place your generator would be. This is really a neat feature. I like it.